Hey, everybody, go to Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts, and you can listen to my stuff. Jim Deedlow podcast, like the channel also, WJOB 1230 channel, and there's dozens of local podcasts. Here's Adrianna and I and some callers just kind of winding down a morning show in December of 2025.
A lot of P&W students that work there.
Work there and working out. And a lot of them are from that sprint football team. You could tell. I'm like, dude, man, I mean, how do people get that chiseled? Oh, well, I play sprint football.
Yeah.
Oh, Coach Novak. Yeah, well, tell him he's a schmuck. And what? Just whatever. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. But if you think about it, I mean, you have the Purdue Northwest and all the facilities here, and then you have all the facilities being built at Cal College. But kind of in the middle of that, you have the largest, nicest Y in the world, which is too crowded, obviously. I don't go during peak times because you can't go. It's just too many people there.
So the 2 hours at it is not peak time.
I know. Well, I go at 4:45 in the morning.
But there's so many people at 4:45 in the morning.
I agree. I'm like, what happened? It's like
the Y that was when it was over here, there was not that many people at 4:45 in the morning. And then now all of a sudden everybody's a morning riser.
So literally I'll go there about 4:40 and I'll walk up and there's these two older dudes that are always, hey, what's going on? I'm like, all right, I'll BS with them for a minute. And then as soon as the guy comes to unlock the door of the front of the Y, it's like a stampede. Yep. I'm like, there might be 40 people getting out of cars all at the same time because they don't want to stand out there in the cold. And then you have to run in and find a locker and all that stuff. I don't know who the heck else does a morning show where they got to wake up that early? They got to go to work. But anyways, you build the Y, and then right next to it, they're done or almost done with the complete revamp of that sportsplex.
What have they added in there? I keep hearing that.
I haven't gone in, but I don't want to go in, but I like to walk their track up there on days.
Really nice
so
track.
If you walk at the Y, you got to see the same people. It's a smaller track. It's decent size. But if you go to the Sportsplex, that track is massive. I don't know. I think it's almost a quarter mile, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe a third of a mile. It goes all the way around the inside. I mean, Hammond has become a good place to attract students. Think about it. Cal College, P&W, and they all want to work out, and there's this little social thing where, like, people like you, Adrianna, like freshmen at P&W are over there all hanging out around the tricep machine laughing.
Yeah, I found what they added. This is through Great News Life. The expansion adds 20,000 square feet of new space highlighted by brand new soccer wing, increasing capacity for both youth and adult programs. With these improvements, the Sportsplex now features 20 volleyball courts, 10 basketball courts, 4 relocated sand volleyball courts now positioned at the rear of the complex, and a state-of-the-art golf simulator, Swingers, which opens in September and is already drawing attention from golfers.
Wait a second, a golf simulator?
Yeah. So I wonder if it's going to be like the net par that's in Munster, right here by Rosebud.
You've been to net par?
I've gone because my dad loves to golf, and when it's cold outside, he can't go.
How come you don't have the camera on you?
Oh,
yeah.
Because I was trying to see what something for P&W today.
So they're having a golf. I mean, so if you literally add it up, and you look, and you're like, all right, I'm a student. I'm in the dorms over there. I can go over there to
you can go to all these different
P&W. I could work out there, which is not that nice compared to these new facilities. You could work out at the brand new Y, and then you could go over and play basketball or volleyball on all these brand new courts. Certainly the same thing for the people at Cal College. I mean, honestly.
And now you could have a golf simulator.
And we can hire all of them for when Adrianna gets stolen away from us. But congratulations to a lot of people here. Stop, will you? Your show on WCPT on Sunday mornings is at what time?
It's from 8 to 10.
8 to 10 on Sunday mornings. You can listen to her.
We're live on Facebook and everything.
Yeah, and you can see her there. She already is on radio in Chicago and TV. So it's just tick-tock, tick-tock. Hey, we got any phone calls?
We have 3 that have been
Oh, my
waiting.
God. They're waiting? I'm sorry. Hey, let's take some calls. Hey, what are you doing?
Waiting for you to answer the phone. I've
Hey,
only been
wait a
on hold
second.
for.
You got
I've
to
been
tell
listening to
this.
you for.
Go
Hey,
ahead.
I've been listening to you for WGLB for 54 years, and I almost been waiting for 54 minutes.
I am so sorry, man.
Hey, don't worry. I woke up cranky.
All right,
Anyway,
good.
I was going to tell you, the guy I went to school with, Mr. Stadnick, that called you, about politicians
You went
and
to
stuff.
Tech?
Yeah, I went to Tech.
Really? I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, well, that's probably why I'm so cranky.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Thank you for saying that.
I think he was like a year behind me, and that dude was one hell of an athlete, man. He could run, man. He could run. I wish I could run like he could run like that. Anyway,
I've run with him too and seen him run competitively and gone to his house in Arizona where he has a shoe supplier, like he's got a shoe contract. But here's a question for you. Is Steve Stanek, the former Hammond fireman, a better runner or a better talker?
well, when he talks, he means business, and he meant business when he was running.
Yes.
Let me tell you, I mean, he was one hell of an athlete, man. I'm going to tell you that right now. I mean, we used to have a coach that used to run around the Civic Center like 7 times a day outside, around the block over there, Mr. Jamrose. That's how I see Mr. Stadnick now. I mean, he's in Arizona. Plus, when he was a fireman, man, the dude was healthy, man. He was one healthy dog, man. So
he married
kudos to him.
he married a younger woman, and he has to stay in shape, and she runs also, and but she runs almost as long as he'll run. But he's such an animal. She's
He
like,
is.
yeah, we're out there. We've run like 8 miles, and everybody seems like, oh, and then all of a sudden Steve's got to go faster and up a hill. And she's like, dude, that's enough. We got to do one more mountain, and pushes her a little bit too far sometimes. But anyways,
Yeah. So anyway, he was talking about the politicians, with the voting and all that. I don't believe there should be any kind of phone calls for voting. I think you should vote on one day and absentee for 1 week. I used to work. I didn't run, but I worked for the city of Calumet City, and they used to have a mayor named Quackenbush. She was there forever, and plus she was the city clerk forever. So she was in politics for like 40 some years. But she used, and I backed the other lady. I backed Pam Kepp for running for mayor. So over there, they had Zuccarelli was running the township, and they had these senior citizen buses. Well, they have a lot of senior citizen homes in Calumet City. So what they would do on election day, they would pick up these people, or even if they were voting early, because you could vote early for like there's 3 months, I think, in Illinois, and so they would pick them up and they would take them to Tom's Restaurant on Burnham Avenue. Who the guy that owns Tom's is a Hammond Tech alumni. His name is Manopoulos. He ran that was his restaurant. So all the senior citizens would go in there, eat for free, jump on the bus that was provided by the township through the councilman or the alderman from Calumet City. And then the lady that was driving the bus was wearing Michelle Quackenbush colors, It's like, wow. You want to talk about shenanigans. That was bad.
are you surprised? Come on.
Well,
all right, which one
when
was?
does it end? And then they wonder why the Democrats keep winning all the time. It's like, hello, and they're gerrymandering. The Republicans are gerrymandering. They've been doing that for years in Illinois. Nobody says nothing. Nobody says nothing. 80% of the news media is for the Democrats, and then the Republicans decide, they want to gerrymander. Oh, that's so bad. Hypocrites. Hey, I want to ask you another question. You're a pretty good athlete over there at Mustang Ranch over there.
Not anymore, but go ahead.
No, but back in the day, I heard you got your picture on the wall.
Hey, man, every blind squirrel finds a nut once in a while. You know what I mean? But go ahead.
Yeah.
All right, so I played a number of sports, yeah.
So you got like were you all conference, all region?
Yeah, a couple times. But
yeah, I was too.
Yeah, I mean, it just kind of, I think what athletics did was more than anything else, it exposed me for good a lot of good people. And I have to bring that up because one of them died this week, and his name was Steve Robleski. He was a football coach, and he was a math teacher, and he was one of the biggest characters ever in the region. And I haven't really talked about it because I don't know how to handle it, but um, I think I've said before it it is it's kind of difficult for me to comprehend a world in which there's no John Friend and there's no Steve Robleski. That's what athletics did. I created a bond with
I,
leaders, put it that way.
I remember John Friend. I remember him because I would have got out of I didn't graduate on time because like when I played ball, I was all conference my junior year. My senior year, I was all state, first team EPI, and I was never. And everybody goes, "How come you're not in the Hammond Hall of Fame?" I said, "I think one of the major, one of the reasons that they put you in there is that you got to graduate on time. You know, you don't graduate on time, they're not going to put you in there just for an athlete." Because all my coaches used to tell me, because I didn't have a dad when I was growing up, and my mother. Well, I won't talk about her, but you got to understand something. If they didn't have sports in school, I never would have went to school, never. But I had to keep my grades up in order to wrestle. When I wrestled for Addison, I was a city champ. We were undefeated. We were undefeated in football. Sports was really something, and I'm pushing 70 now. Can you get me to cry? And sports was my thing, man. I mean, I love sports, and if it wasn't for the coaches, they tried to help me. They said, "Rick, you're a student first, and you're an athlete second." Okay, but I didn't have a dad, to put his foot in my backside, and so I relied on my coaches. So any of these kids listening, keep your grades up, and then you can play the sports. And listen to your coaches, and do the right thing.
So wait a second, you're not in the Hammond Sports Hall of Fame?
No. Well, you got to get nominated. I guess nobody likes me in Hammond.
Where do you live now? Are you still in LaPorte?
Yeah, I'm in LaPorte County. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to go get a drink.
Ago.
I'm going to go get a drink and see your daughter. And
don't talk to her about that.
Why?
You got other things. I don't want to be in the Hammond Hall of Fame. I don't.
Well, it's not your. Well, here's how this works. Okay.
If I do, I'll put me in there when I die. I don't want to know about it.
Stop. I'm gonna go talk to your daughter and see how this would progress. But there's two things. I think I know who you are. Okay. Were you there when Brian Banks was on the basketball team? Is that a different time?
Well, I would have got out in 75.
Yeah, all right. So you were on 1974 UPI All-State. Okay, I get it. And so in football, and there's two things. That should be honored. And then the second thing is they're kind of running out of people to nominate and be in the Hammond Sports Hall of Fame.
Well,
all right, we got to go. I'll take care of this. All right, I'll talk to you. Bye. All right, one more phone call, then we got PNW today. Hey, you're on the air.
Hello?
Hello, is Jed there?
Is Jed there? Hey, Jed, you still got that bagel in the corner of your lip.
No, I don't.
Adrian's looking. Yes, you do. Adrian's looking right at you, unless that's a pimple.
You know what that is, dude? That is
what?
Gray hair in my goatee. Do I still got? Hold on a second, Adrianna. Do I have any bagel on my face? I don't think so. I know that I did, and I was able.
I don't think so.
Yeah, all right, thank you. She wouldn't lie to me.
I mean, you took the break and you came back, and I'm looking at you right now, and it's still there. But besides that, is Kuziak going to come on the air to announce that he's not going to have this food drive next week?
Yeah, you know what? I think what happened is there's so many food drives that they've kind of pushed it back, and they want to do one maybe probably February when there isn't a food drives going on. So, yeah, I think they moved that one back. So it's going to happen, though. And Kuziak's not done, believe me. He'll be back. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, because I know Dapperton's on tomorrow. And as far as shows, Dapperton's got the number one show. I mean, he gets non-stop calls. He's very respectful. He lets people talk, and then maybe pull in. And as far as the Tuesday show, she's lucky. She's lucky if she gets 5 calls. And also, Adrianna, I got the over of 20 giggles on your show today. Bye.
Uh-oh. He insulted both you and me.
I don't know how that was an insult.
He said you're a giggler, basically.
Okay, I'm a happy person. How is that an insult?
I'm not
I
saying
think that's
it's
a
an
compliment.
insult, but
I think that's a compliment. Thank you.
do you think that was?
Did
do
I
you
laugh?
think he
Okay.
intended it as
Yeah.
a compliment?
No, but I'm gonna take it as a compliment. That
you
just
know
means
what?
I'm a happy person.
You took that perfectly. Exactly. I would have just made fun of the guy and done some sort of sardonic comment. But you took it perfectly.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep laughing. I'm gonna keep trying to be happy. That's all we can do.
You know, maybe he doesn't like Bishop Noel.
That's okay.
All right, are we done?
I mean,
yeah, all right, we gotta
do one more caller. This person's been waiting.
All right, yeah, go ahead. Hele
Good morning.
Maranyeski
morning.
Fapamarana.
I didn't hear Tom mention it or say anybody say anything, but did I? I thought I heard that the pierogi drop's going to be moved this year.
I did not hear that.
Well, Tony Panic, they're going to have him climb down the WJOB tower at midnight. They're going to light up Mr. Pierogi Tony, and he's going to climb down the WJOB tower for pierogi drop.
All right, first of all, I'm looking at pierogidrop.com. It says a pierogi drop.
Oh, they're having it.
Yeah.
I was just playing a joke, you know.
All right,
but
you're playing a joke. We're not going up on that tower unless we have to. And we do have to every couple of years do one thing or another. But it's so high, man. Do you know that when I worked here, I probably shouldn't say this, but when I worked here in the mid-'80s, there was a news woman that she and I hung out with, and we were working late, so we went down to the Old Glory here for a while, and then we came back and finished our shift at like 10:30 at night. And I went out there and I climbed about just maybe a less than 20% up. Do you realize how freaking high that thing is?
Oh, I know. I took my drone up to the tippy top, you know, and done a whole bunch of shots. I know.
Yeah,
you know.
I appreciate that. All right, Mike, we got to go.
Hey,
PNW is waiting.
You know, yeah, but you know that'd be a good idea to, you know, maybe have a WJOB midnight drop with. Well, you light it up. You climb down the tower.
You know, I'll just climb up there and I'll do it. How's that? On a winter day at nighttime, I'll climb up there. All right.
Well, everybody
bye.
Everybody stay warm. Have a safe day.
All right. We got absolutely nothing accomplished today, other than
We entertain people. That is an accomplishment.
But I'll tell you what, they're going to get plenty accomplished here in just 3 minutes. Hey, everybody, this is Jim Deedlow. This is the Jim Deedlow podcast. You can get it on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast. Please go there and like the page, and listen to the podcast from time to time. What you just listened to is just Adrianna and I and some callers just kind of filling some time on the morning show before PNW was coming in to do their show. So I hope you liked it.